Natural news: the fact that modern mainstream medicine can't fathom a connection with microwaved foods to cancer is simple. Orthodox medicine thinks nutrition and diet have nothing to do with disease. It's focused on germs and genes. Their intervention is based on man-made drugs or surgical procedures. Check out hospital food as a partial confirmation of this philosophy. Mainstream MDs may agree that direct contact with microwave radiation causes health problems. But they can't make the cancer-causing connection to the food from microwave ovens. Hans Hertel, the heroic Swiss researcher featured in this author's Natural News article linking cancer to microwave cooking, clears the scientific fog formed by medical science's half-witted declarations. Agitated molecules. Normally cooked food is heated from the outside in. This is the normal function of thermal dynamics: heat transfers to cold. Although raw food advocates will rightfully point out the heat-destroying nutrients, especially enzymes, normal cooking doesn't create nearly as much damage as microwave cooking. You probably know that microwave radiation heats from the inside out. How is this accomplished? Hertel explains, technically produced microwaves are based on the principle of alternating current. Atoms, molecules and cells hit by this hard electromagnetic radiation are forced to reverse polarity 1 to 100 billion times a second. There are no atoms, molecules or cells of any organic system able to withstand such a violent, destructive power for any extended period of time, not even in the low energy range of milliwatts. This is how microwave cooking heat is generated: friction from this violence and water molecules. Structures of molecules are torn apart, molecules are forcefully deformed, called structural isomerism, and thus become impaired in quality. So it's the water molecules in foods that are directly agitated first to produce frictional heat. Journalist Tom Valentine played devil's advocate by posing this question: what about microwaves from the sun? Are they harmful? Again, it's the AC current propelling microwave ovens that create an extremely rapid polar shift of the subjected water molecules. Hertel went on to explain that the sun's microwaves are based on a pulsating direct current. This type of microwave radiation doesn't shear molecules because there is no rapid oscillation of polarity. And there's more. Besides these thermal modifications, there is direct damage to cell walls and genes from microwaves. Gene-altering technology, which includes the biotech food industry, alters genes by weakening them with microwaves. Hertel explained further, the cells are actually broken, thereby neutralizing the electrical potentials, the very life of the cells, between the outer and inner sides of the cell membranes. Strange and unknown compounds are created by microwave energy's penetration into organic matter. They are called radiolytic compounds. Many scientists argue that these are created from normal cooking as well. However, Hertel's research has indicated that far more radiolytic compounds are created by microwave cooking. Hertel concludes that the food damaged from microwaving modifies the cellular activity in the human consumers of that food. When cells are forced by the damaged cells and radiolytic compounds to adapt into an emergency mode of energy production, the human cells are forced from normal cellular oxidation into the anaerobic energy production of glucose fermentation. This is a cancerous condition. Anaerobic glucose fermentation is how cancer cells survive and thrive. This is why cancer cells cannot exist in oxygen. This is why cancer patients should not eat sugar or foods made with sugar. It's simple. Exchanging cancerous conditions for convenience doesn't make sense. Sources for this article include Tom Valentine Report on Swiss Study Part 1 http://chetday.com/microwave.html Part 2 of Valentine Report http://chetday.com/microwave.html Write-up of Russian and Swiss Studies http://www.realf.com/microwave.html Perceptions, Russian Microwave Study Reports by William Kopp http://www.mindfully.org/food/irad Learn more, http://www.naturalnews.com/030651_microwave_cooking_cancer.html #917 COI NP